So these are the Novsight LED headlights, and they're for the 99 to 04 Mustang. And they reached out and asked if I'd be interested in a set of these to try out, and they also sent me a pair of the fog lights. I asked them for the fog lights as well, said that I would like a pair of both of them if that's okay, and they said sure thing. And so they went ahead and sent me a set of them, and it was very nice of them to do that and reach out to me for this. And so I decided to go ahead and unbox them, and you know I like to get my Swiss Army knife and open up my new packages when they come, so I was very excited about that. And I do have LEDs in the yellow Mach 1 in the headlights, and I do have a set of fog lights that a friend had sent me that I'm about to put in that one as well. And I've had a pair of LEDs in my red Mach 1, and I have HIDs in the Bullet. So here's a little bit of a better look at them. You see the two chips on there, that's pretty cool. I believe that that's the high beam and low beam. And we'll orient them like this when we put them in with the cord at the bottom. That's how it was best for me, as far as I could tell how they should be in there. It's the ballast, nice metal box. It's just very high quality. I can't say enough about how nice they look and how well built they are. I think this is a really good thing. There's a fan in the back, and you can hear that fan when they're on. It's kind of cool. These are the fog lights, so a little bit smaller, and this is just exactly what they should be. Little fan on them too, pretty cool. I think that's really awesome. And so I was actually going to change the headlights on my car anyway for a set that I had. They're not brand new, but a friend had given them to me. And the fog lights were easy to get to on my car because this one's not lowered. My other cars, they're lowered, so you'd probably have to jack the front of the car up, but I was able to get to these pretty easily, and just reach up in there, twist out the old one, unplug the harness, plug in the new ones, and then plug these right in. And look how good these look. You can tell right off how wonderful those look. And a lot of people want to buy these headlights for the look that they have when you're driving down the road. And now on the headlights, of course, 99 to 4 has two pull tabs, and then you just unconnect the headlight and the turn signal, and you can either unhook the harness or twist the bulb out on each one. I like to take the whole bulb out first. All right, so here we get the whole headlight assembly out. Comes out very easily on the New Edge Mustangs. So I'll put the housing down here and show you a little close-up of what the harness looks like and what it looks like where you unplug the turn signal and everything. So here we have a little spot there. Okay, there's the back of the headlight plug, and then on the right's the turn signal. So here you have the headlight housing, and then the LED actually has a two-piece setup on it here, which I like, and it has some adjustability. So this first piece has the O-ring on it, and I'll show you later. You shave down some tabs inside there, or at least I did, so that I could turn this to where I wanted it to get the LED in there the way it was supposed to be. And then it has the plastic ring that would hold the stock headlight bulb in anyway. And so you put that in, and that snugs everything down. And then the LED body has a big and a little tab that slide in and then twist. And so you can see the way I did it this time, you twist it and it had the harness straight up towards the top of the headlight. And that was actually backwards, so when I used the brights, they would actually go down, and so I'll show you what I did to fix that here later. But here's installing the lights back into the car, and it was just very straightforward. I like to take a microfiber towel and put it on the bumper so I don't scratch up the bumper while I'm working on the car. So people will get in a rush, and then they'll really mess up their paint. But anyway, the turn signal just twists back in as usual, and so the headlight goes in pretty easily, actually, since it has a little longer harness now with the LED. And so here we are with everything. Pulled the towel out of the way so I can finish pushing this in where it needs to go, and that just fit in there nicely. And the New Edge Mustangs have these two pins that just slide in to hold the headlight assembly where it needs to be. I really like that. So much easier than the 94 to 98 Mustangs. I basically had to break off the old ones on the 94 to 98 to get the headlights out, so I like that a lot. So now you can take a step back and take a look at what this is going to be like. I still have the stock halogen bulb on the left, or the passenger side in this case, and so you'll see the difference here. So there's one side complete on the driver's side, and the stock lighting on the passenger. Now, like I said, a lot of people want this look just for how good it looks going down the road, let alone how much better it will be for your lighting and driving. So you can see they're very bright. I think they're really nice. I think these are looking really good. So we'll get the other side done here, and then we'll go for a drive at night. I had actually recorded what the car looked like at night. There's the fan. Let's see if we can hear that. I actually recorded what the car was like driving with the stock headlights when I talked to the company first, and I knew that I would be anticipating to get the new lights in. So here you can see the body is vertical, and so that looks pretty good. That's the way it should look. And again, here's just a little bit of what the fog lights look like when they're old. So here's driving at night. This is the old one, and these are the new ones. And so on video, you might not see much of a difference, but there definitely is a big difference here. And so just cruising at night, you can see it lights up the whole road very nicely. I think the pattern's really nice. I think everything turned out nicely. I had taken this picture of what the old headlights looked like, and now this is what the new ones look like. A lot more crisp, not super blue or ugly, just nice and bright. I think they're a perfect color. And so here the body, you can see the O-ring on there. It's supposed to come in here and twist, and the problem I was having is when I'd pull the brights, they would actually go down instead of up. And so I would get it in here and twist it around until it was locked into place, and then it only had a little bit of adjustability. And I'm not sure if this is what you're supposed to do with it, but if you pull the thing out, you'll see that there's actually some plastic tabs on the inside, and one of them was already kind of broken off. You can see that little tab right there, and then this one was already broken off. So I just broke the other two off so that I could rotate that exactly where I wanted it. And that made it so that the plug was straight down, because it was up like this, and that's the only way you could have it. But now I got it to be like this. And the chips, I believe, are oriented that way for the brights. And so now here's the normal lights, there's the brights. Now they do what they should do, because they were doing the opposite. So that's what I did for mine. Now here's how you adjust the headlights on the new Edge. You can see the right one's a little high, and I'm going to bring the other one down. Here it comes. Now when you adjust your headlights, what you're really supposed to do is find a wall that you can drive up to and get really close, and then put tape where the beam is on the wall, like masking tape, and then you back up like 20 feet, and then you adjust the beam to go back to where that tape line is. That's the way you're supposed to do it. So I just found a wall and I adjusted it to how I liked it, and I thought that was pretty good, and I drove around the neighborhood and it looked great. So these look really good. I'm very happy with them. I think the quality is very good. Now, if they die in a month or two, that would be too bad. So I'm not sure, because I'm going to see how long they last. They do have a warranty with them when you buy these. I believe it was 18 months or something like that. So you can talk to the company about that or research it if you'd like a set of these. But they just decided to send me these and try them out, and I think they turned out really nice. I'd say out of all the LEDs I've had, they're definitely the best ones. And I think they're rated very highly as well, like double the lumens is what the other LED ones in the past had and stuff. So I think they're really good. So my friend actually owns a business for lighting. He's sold light bars and things, and so he's way into this. He thought they looked like they were pretty good. And so in my experience, I'm just an average person who would buy a set of these, and I wouldn't know all the details. And so you could obviously research this on YouTube and watch some review videos. I watched a review video after I installed them, and they had pretty high things to say about them. So anyway, very good quality lights. I like them. I'm happy to enjoy them every day. I do drive in the dark every day, so I'm looking forward to that. And as a matter of fact, today I was driving to work in the dark with them, and I was going up a hill, and because they were so bright, I did see a guy on a bike standing on the side of the road, and I don't think I would have seen him with the normal headlights. I think these were so bright and everything. Like, I thought to myself, wow, I'm glad I had these lights on because I saw him. The guy didn't go in the road or do anything weird, but I was just kind of shocked to see him kind of out in the middle of nowhere on the side of the road. So that was actually pretty cool, and I thought I should include that in the video of how well I was able to see that guy and his bike on the road. Now, something else I really like about LEDs and HIDs is they light up the street signs so bright. You can see every street sign, every stop sign, everything lights up really well and reflects super good. And with these, it definitely does that as well. And anyway, I just want to thank them for sending me a set of these. And I will say that they're a very nice company to work with. The people I talked with and dealt with were very kind, very polite, very professional. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and stay tuned for more Mustang content.